RPGs have one of the most devoted fan bases of any video game genre. People spend dozens, often hundreds or even thousands of hours building characters, playing tales, and enjoying themselves in games like Final Fantasy and World of Warcraft. RPGs were also one of the first genres to take off on Android, and there are plenty to choose from.
You wasted my time.
Shinra's time, you mean?
Shinra knows better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Hello, this is Clash of Games, and the next generation of gaming is here. So make sure you subscribe to the channel and switch on notifications so that you don't miss a single upload. Let us now discuss the top 8 best Android RPGs. Of course, the #1 game on our list is Genshin Impact.
Everyone's been put out of place by storm terror recently, but everything will turn out fine.
Since its debut last year, Genshin Impact has taken the world by storm, and with each passing month after the release, it's only become better. Genshin Impact is an open-world action role-playing game featuring anime aesthetics, a compelling story, and a diverse cast of characters you meet along the way. The program is free to download, but in-app purchases are ranging from 99 cents up to less than $10. You begin the game by facing a formidable foe alongside your sibling, whom you will inevitably lose track of as they are kidnapped. After that, you awaken in Tevat's universe. You've arrived in a weird new land. This game contains everything you could want in an RPG. A vast, wide universe brimming with colorful inhabitants, many towns, terrifying monsters, and plenty of intrigues. You can either follow the main story or take on any number of side missions from other NPCs. Cooking and crafting are also included, as well as fantastic combat with stunning visuals and some really difficult dungeons and raids. You can even face up against the world's bosses. Genshin Impact is the game for you if you appreciate big games with a seemingly unlimited quantity of things to do. In addition, the game's creators, MiHoYo, have committed to at least 4 more years of patching and content upgrades, including new content. As a result, you'll be able to play this game for quite some time. If you like Genshin Impact, we're confident you'll enjoy NieR Reincarnation as well. You play as a girl who wakes up in a strange realm called the Cage in NieR Reincarnation. You must explore the cage's several levels while unearthing memories from various timelines.
Anger. This is the 4th fragment that you've lost. What is your anger meant for?
The more you get into the game, the more you learn about all of the characters' backstories, as well as your own. When it comes to combat, it reminds me a lot of the battle system in Mobius Final Fantasy, if you've ever played that game. There will be a lot of different characters to gain through the summon system because it features gacha mechanics. Ascending allows you to enhance your characters, and you may also amass a large arsenal of weapons, which can be updated to improve your battle power and skill level. This is one of the best RPG games on Android right now, and fans of the NieR series will enjoy it even more. Although the program is free to download, in-app charges are ranging from less than $1 up to $79.99. If you're a Marvel fan, we're confident you'll like Marvel Future Revolution. It's fantastic! Marvel Future Revolution is an open-world action role-playing game in which you take on the roles of some of your favorite Marvel superheroes. The plot revolves around the hero's attempt to prevent the Earth from colliding with several different versions of itself. This is also a free download. However, it has an in-app purchase range from 99 cents to $89.99. At launch, you can play as Spider-Man, Iron Man, Storm, Captain Marvel, and other Marvel heroes. Although the combat is similar to Marvel Future Fight, the whole experience is considerably different because the game is open world and there is much more to accomplish. You can also play online with friends and participate in numerous P versus P modes and raids that require more players. You'll want to play this game if you're a Marvel fan because it's console quality gold, and thus far, it's been a blast to play. Cyberika is the game for you if you like cyberpunk action. On a mobile device, Cyberika is the closest you'll come to a game like Cyberpunk 2077. It does not, however, have the same camera angle perspective, It's more of an isometric top-down approach, similar to The Ascent, a game that just recently arrived on Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Series X, and PC. It is available for free download, but in-app charges range from less than $1 up to $100. You can do everything in Cyberika, from racing around the city to hacking into corporate networks. If you enjoy games with a cyberpunk vibe, Cyberika is sure to entice you with its arsenal of weapons and special character upgrades, as well as some fairly fantastic combat and character customization. You can also update your residence, which allows you to fix your cybernetic modifications, upgrade your weaponry, and more. Hey there, pal. If you are enjoying this video so far, please make sure to hit the thumbs up button and feel free to share your thoughts in the comments section below. If you enjoy RPGs, you should give Battle Chasers NightWar a try.
Rhino, you're all...
Yes. Are you fit? You've been resting for...
I guess I wasn't... Was I dreaming?
I did.
How'd we make it down?
Battle Chasers NightWar is a classic JRPG-style RPG that is one of the best RPG games on Android. That means turn-based combat and a lot of character development through leveling, skills, and improved armor and attributes. Although it costs $9.99 to download, the good news is that there are no in-app purchases. The graphics have a comic book feel to them, giving the game a distinct and interesting aesthetic appeal. There is a very wide open world to explore with numerous objectives to complete, as well as a compelling tale to follow. There are also randomly created dungeons, puzzles, and other aspects in the game. In addition, if you enjoy creating in typical RPG games, this game has a fairly extensive crafting system. Overall, it's a fantastic JRPG that's had a lot of success on various platforms. It's also fantastic on Android. It's also one of the premium titles, which means there are no commercials or in-app purchases. The Chrono Trigger is another RPG alternative for you. Chrono Trigger will be familiar to people who are familiar with JRPGs and those who played them on the SNES. Chrono Trigger for Android is now the upgraded version with all of the changes. It is a great RPG experience worth playing, hailed by many as one, if not the best RPGs of all time. There are no in-app purchases, and it was only $4.99 to download. With a large and diverse cast of people, forge a route through time to save the Earth and enjoy some of the best JRPG storytelling the genre has to offer. Despite being a classic JRPG, this game does not use turn-based combat. Instead, it contains the active time battle version 2 of the game. As a result, time does not stop during combat, and you can make commands dependent on the scenario. Only when the character's gauge is full will he be able to do so. That's pretty similar to how battles function in another game on our list, NieR Reincarnation. Chrono Trigger is also auto-save, so you don't have to worry about forgetting to save your game at important points. You should, however, save as much as possible to avoid any needless circumstances. The original soundtrack is included in the game, as well as higher resolution images. Bot World Adventure is for you if you wish to explore a vast, attractive, and diverse world while collecting rare scraps and discovering new bots. Bot World, an open-world adventure RPG where you can gather all types of strange robots and utilize them in the fight. It is a fun way to lighten up your RPG gameplay. Cats, dogs, lizards, and buffaloes are among the 4 playable races. It is available for download for free, but in-app purchases range from $1.99 to more than $100. There isn't much of a storyline here as there are in some other RPG games, but it does have a fairly large world to explore with a diverse range of environments, which is quite fascinating when you think about it. Furthermore, each region will include a variety of NPC persons to meet, each with their own story to tell. Take on adventures, battle monsters, and modify and enhance your favorite robots. Do you enjoy action movies? How about some awesome combat? Do you adore games that have an anime aesthetic? Grey Raven is punishing in every sense of the word. It's one of the more recent additions to the list, having debuted earlier this summer, and it's one of the best Android action RPG games you'll ever come across. It's set in a post-apocalyptic sci-fi world. And the plot has you trying to reclaim the Earth from a robotic army's invasion. Humans are on the verge of extinction, and your character is one of the few humans who can fight back. Because this is a gacha game, there will be a plethora of characters to choose from to round out your team. You may also use the housing simulation tool to decorate your dorm room with various items. This section of the game is a terrific opportunity to play something a little more casual and calm, if you need to slow things down a little. This software is free to download, but in-app purchases range from less than $1 up to $100. The best RPG games are those that tell fantastic stories, offer compelling character advancement, and entertaining combat, all of which you can discover on Android. The problem is that there are so many RPG games available on Android that many of the greatest can get lost in the shuffle. If you're looking for a solid RPG to start your adventure with, have a peek at our suggestions. Please share your experiences in the comments section below. That's it for today's video. Please do not forget to subscribe and turn on the notifications. This is Clash of Games, and we will see you in our next video.